mumtomillionaire.com.
I was actually talking to another mum about this this morning, and I was actually saying to her, because she was saying about her husband, how he literally can't do anything. He does not function if she's not there. And I said, aren't women amazing how we can run a business, we can do the school run, we can look after the husband if you've got one, and all of this stuff. Now, because you're a dad on.
I don't care how much flack this gets me. Women superior in every way. Men generally try to keep up and facilitate as best we can.
But is there, because you just, the reason why I say this is because you obviously mentioned about, our brains are different. So should we, and I've tried to not, do this with my son's dad, I try and not get annoyed with him now, because sometimes I ask him the most basic thing, but I have to tell him 10 times. And I thought, is it just him? Or is this just dads? Do dads want the easiest possible way to do anything in life? This is just a question I'm throwing out there.
Okay. I love how we've got like 3 different tangents. That's fantastic. And this is exactly the kind of thing. Now, I'm cool with this. A lot of people ask me why I work mainly with women. It's because I grew up with women. I'm always around women. I generally think like a woman. That's why I say generally people think different ways. Whereas I meet a lot of some women who have predominantly grown up with men tend to think very outcome focused, very singular. I'm doing this to get there. Yeah. And that creates its own problems and strengths. But no, men work as a priority engine. Predominantly, like so, well, God keep saying predominantly. Generally, it's a priority engine. The same thing goes as when they walk in the kitchen and there are dishes on the side ready to be washed. Yeah. I hear a lot from a lot of female clients of mine is they'll walk in, see the husband walking out, and the dishes are still there. There's like 2 plates, ready to be washed. Why did you leave the kitchen? They are there. It's only going to get worse from here. Just do them. Yeah. That kind of mindset. It's like if it needs doing, do it. Yeah. Well, I see that a lot in women. That's generally how it goes. Whereas guys, it's like if it's a problem, do it. Or if it's likely to become a problem, do it. Or so they walk in and their mind works on this risk cost benefit engine. Which is the first one if you're in a relationship is how long can I leave this before my wife beats me with a frying pan?
So they're basically just trying it to see.
They're testing you. They're as I like to say, girls grow up into women, boys grow up into larger boys. So they walk in and they see the dishes and they're like, right, is my wife just behind me? Because of course that changes the risk cost measurements. Do I have time for a cup of tea, coffee, or food, or chill out time, me time, nothing time? There's a great, it's not one of mine, TEDx YouTube video or something, and he talks about boxes, men thinking boxes, where women thinking this weird spider web. It's an amazing, so funny and so insightful. I forget what it's called, but I'll
have to watch that.
Really good. So it's this difference engine of risk management, right? So it's like, if I could leave that there, and I'm only ever going to use one other plate, so it's not going to get that much worse by the time I go to bed. Or, wait a minute, I could do it in the morning. Yeah. I don't even have to do it tonight. I can enjoy my night off tonight. In which case, she walks in, does it, and then gets very annoyed that he didn't think the same thing. And the mentality is, I love this one. You should just know. You should just look and see what I see. You should just know. That's why
it's true.
I don't want you to do it because I hear this so many times. It's actually comical. I don't want you to do it because I tell you to do it and because I nag you to do it. I don't want to be the nagger. I want you to do it because I want you to think like I think, that it's there, it needs doing. So I have worked with couples before. I've actually got one right now. And the vast majority of it comes down to kind of acceptance, but not by the definition that most people would give it.
Yeah, okay.
To me, acceptance, true acceptance, unconditional acceptance, doesn't have to have condoning, which I quite like. It doesn't have to be, I accept this and I'm happy with it. It can just be, I accept that you're an idiot, man, and I have to baby walk you through my thought process before you actually do it.
Yeah.
Likewise, for the guys, it's like, I accept that your priorities are way higher on these dishes than mine is. And I don't have to agree with you, but I have to also understand that if I don't want to upset you, I need to be doing this stuff.
But this is so true, because when you accept, and I practiced this very recently, I used to get very annoyed with my ex on certain things. And then I was like, do you know what? I'm just going to accept that he is the way he is. I can't do anything about this. And when I accept it, I then try and think how he thinks. So now, the other day, rather than arguing, we didn't argue. We both tackled the same problem together, because I wasn't like, and then he was just like, ah! So it was all like, yay, rather than nagging at each other. So I totally agree with that, because it works.
Absolutely. And rather, a lot of people go straight off the handle straight away. It's like, why haven't you done this? Rather than just out of curiosity.
Yeah.
I'm seeing the same stuff you're seeing, right?
Yeah.
Like, first of all, it's not like your reticular activating system hasn't seen the dishes. You have noticed they are on the side, right? Because what a lot of women don't seem to understand is that a lot of men don't get it either. They don't understand this missing part. Is that it's like, a lot of the time, he won't see it. Yeah. It doesn't register.
But I think this is a good example, and I think already in the podcast, there we go. Mums, you've learned something about if you've got a husband. There we go. We
You've got to walk them through it.
There we go.